Up to this very moment, every single relationship you've ever been in has been a failure. Watch this video if you want to figure out how to change that as a man. So you've heard it said that as human beings, we'll actually do almost anything to avoid pain. This is why we procrastinate and why we take the easy road. But for example, like with weightlifting, if you never lift weights, you're going to go through the pain of not catching girls' eyes, right? You're going to go through the pain of, being scared when it comes to physical altercation. The pain is inevitable if you don't face it earlier. And there's no greater place where this is relevant than in dating. Because we go through these cycles of, wanting to connect with somebody emotionally. So we settle for first person that comes our way that is decently attractive, that likes us, and we want their companionship. We trust them, and then they end up hurting us because it wasn't the right person for us. And then we're back at square one. So the weightlifting equivalent in the dating world is essentially this idea of weathering yourself to rejection. Because as a man, there's no way for you to really get in touch with which girls are options for you if you don't try with them to begin with. Like this whole idea of shooting your shot. You'll never know who you have a shot with unless you shoot it. But of course, shooting your shot involves, all the times that girls say no. And by and large, women are going to say no most of the time. Sometimes because your energy's off, but a lot of times it's because you don't fit the exact archetype of guy that they're looking for. And when you start to understand how attraction works, it usually has to do with a girl's biological blueprint. But the thing is, there's no correlation between what a girl wants, okay, and how hot she is. So a lot of times we get this weird idea of like girls that are in some other league, and it's really not true. So just by shooting your shot a lot, what you determine is, like some hot girls over here really do like me, other ones don't. And the majority of women, I'm not necessarily going to be their cup of tea, but if I holler at enough girls, I will figure out which ones like me, which ones don't, and I'll be able to start stacking my options. But you will never get in touch with that truth unless you start taking massive action. And you will never, ever take massive action unless you decide that you're going to face the pain. You have to face the pain. It's like the day you wake up, you're sick of being fat, and you're like, I've got to get a handle on this. You've got to do this with dating too. So be a man, face the pain, accept rejection, and don't let it affect your self-confidence. Let it fly off your shoulders, right? And just keep going, just like a salesman would. Like this video, share it with your friends, and follow me for more dating advice.